my channel. How are you all? I know it looks very weird on my channel, this much makeup, like so much. You can see, two eyes that have different eye makeup, then we have this everything going on. It's really new to me. And basically, I'm back again with my Pride look, which I do every year. I've been doing it for 2 years straight. This is my third year of doing this, and eventually I'm growing. This time I have literally outdone my previous self. So yes, so this is it. Now this look in itself is a little difficult and different for me. Not difficult, I would say it's very different for me because I have never attempted like two entirely different eye makeups for both eyes. You can see it's different hair, right? So yeah, and then face makeup is literally my first time. So yes, let's just get into the video without wasting much time because we have so much to do literally. So let's go. Now, before jumping in, make sure you subscribe to my channel if you like me or you like my videos, and press the bell icon to get notified whenever I post a video. Also, follow me on social media. All the details and links are given in the channel art. Press them and just follow me everywhere. So, first things first, we are actually going to start out with the eye makeup because I do not want the fallout to actually mess my whole entire face because we cannot afford that today. And I'm wearing a very plain t-shirt today because I want the look to speak for itself. I want the makeup to speak for itself, and I don't want my accessories or my like stuff to like overpower that, right? So that is that. So today basically I actually have like 5 of my eyeshadows out because I want to attempt like a rainbow thing. But no, okay. This palette of mine, this Take Me Home palette, so this palette of mine actually has all the colors. It is like a rainbow palette except for the red. It does not have a red, but I do not trust this palette. Honestly, this is like one of the worst palettes I've ever worked with. It is very powdery. It does not have much pigmentation. Right now I'm in quarantine. I do not have much options. That's why I have to work with this. That is the only reason why I'm working with this. But other than that, if I would have been given an option, I wouldn't really touch this ever again. That is that. So definitely I do not trust this palette at all. So I have kept my options there so that I can at least get something, because this palette has literally like let me down many times. I don't want that, right? So quickly let me do the brow off camera because I think let's just save time. It is going to be a very lengthy one. I would rather start off right now. So let's go. So eyebrows have been done. Let us prep the eyes first. I'm taking the Age Rewind concealer in the shade this is I believe the shade Light, and we are going to prep the eyelid. I am taking slightly lighter color because I want to have like a lighter base so that my color, my eyeshadows would pop better. I'm not setting this lid at all because then the color wouldn't show up the way I want them to. So now the basic idea that I have is I do not want to do like two eyes identical. Rainbow definitely has 7 colors, Vibgyor. So we are going to work like Vibgyor, but the 4 colors that I put on the upper eye for this particular eye will go on the lower eyelash for this particular eye. So that we do not have like two similar eyes, right? We are going to like play with the colors. So if I work with 4 colors on this lid, that 4 color have to go down, or maybe if not 4, because obviously 4 color cannot go down. So we'll try like at least keep 3 of them here. So that is how we have to work. So yes. So without further ado, let's just get into it because we need to do a lot of stuff today. So we are starting off, I think I'll start off with indigo color. So this is the indigo color, quite a dark shade of blue. I'm going to start off with this, and I'll try not to do it on the other eye because I have this bad habit of doing on both the eyes. So we are starting off over here. Definitely because I did not set the lid, the pigmentation is better, number 1. Number 2, blue colors usually have pigments, even no matter how bad the palette is, its blue color usually has pigment. Buffing side, and I am going to move into this particular blue color. This is a good blue, and we are going to buff all the rough edges of this indigo color. So that will be down with 2 colors out of the 4. Move into this eye as well so that we can cut the crease together at the same time, right? Maybe let's just do that. So I am done with I'm going to actually go with indigo, blue, violet, green, and yellow, orange, red will go here. So definitely yellow, orange, red will be on the top for this eye, along with another color from one of these. So let's do that. I'll start off with the red color first, taking red color from this palette from Mars because I do not have any other red color. Taking yellow color to buff this whole entire red. You have to blend, at least you should see like an orange color in between the two. If you see that orange color, that means it has blended. If you don't see that, it means it has not blended. I cannot see it because my 2 colors aren't like blending together. I'm taking some orange from this particular palette to make the blend work. Yeah, I think it's working fine. Let's cut the crease now. I'm going to go with the same Age Rewind concealer, the violet color from this particular palette, and we are going to like put it on the crease. At the same time, I'm buffing it also a little bit over here so that it kind of like meshes with the blue. Then I'm taking this Under the Sea palette and it has a beautiful orange, a saffron kind of orange, and I'll work with that over here. Ooh, that intense fallout. That is the reason why I did not do the base makeup, because I knew some of the other palette is actually going to have that. So, right. Now we shall move into the green, and I'll take this lime green maybe, or this green, lime green, I don't know. I think I'll take the lime green. Let's keep it like a little bold. This lime green along with this darker green. Let's keep both. Okay, this is good. Now for this eye, I'm not sure what color to go for, because I don't know what color would look good with this scheme. Shall we go for like blue? Or shall we go for green? Or shall we go for violet? I think I'll go with a lighter blue. Let's be a little experimental. The lighter blue doesn't show up that well on this lid, so we can work with that. And just take this one over here and we'll just put it on the lid to have like a beautiful blue. Right, I think it's fine. Right, let's do the winged eyeliner first, and then we shall do the base makeup, and then let's see what to do further. Right, the liner has been done, and I think we are done with the upper lid. Now let's complete the base makeup first, then we'll move into the lower lash and everything. I hard contour myself. I don't know if it's called hard contouring or not, but I call it. I contour my face before doing the basic base makeup. The reason being so that I can have a better chiseled jaw. So yeah. I'm taking it high up there to make it very, very like sharp, like sucked in. Do you see the difference? This and this. Done. Now I am skipping the primer because the only primer that I have is this from Blue Heavens, and this makes me very oily, but yeah, let's just do it. It makes me oily though, but I think we need like a pore blurring, like a little bit of oil control at least over the T-zone, but it actually makes me oil even more over the T-zone. I am starting off with the concealer first. By the time the primer will set, we'll create like a base for the under eye as well, because I do not have my color corrector. I'm going with concealer first. We'll do like a lot of concealer. See, as soon as this primer hits my skin, I start to sweat profusely. So definitely my eye is better now. Moving on with the Super Stay foundation from Maybelline. I will quickly do everything because we should not waste time today. Now I like to pat the foundation first on the face. You know, this way you use less amount of foundation as compared to, you know, like dunk and put and dunk and put. You use more foundation that way. So yeah, a little bit over here as well, because you know the hard contouring needs to be hidden as well. So let's do bouncing. I'm going for a good amount of foundation today because I want good coverage. In with the Age Rewind concealer, we are going to move into concealing. This is more like a highlighting shade to me, so I like to highlight with it as well. Taking the contour palette from Wet n Wild, we are quickly going to highlight the under eye, set everything in place, and yeah. It's like an extremely lightening up powder, and it just lifts my whole entire existence. Now quickly let's do some contouring and bring some light to this face. It looks so ghostly right now. Now moving into the blush, and quickly we will blush the face. I'm taking two coat pencils. I do not have like an orange one, so I'm taking a brown one, brown for this, and this is sort of like a teal shade. What are we going for down there? Right, this is a teal shade. We're going for the greener color, so we are going for the teal shade for this particular eye, right? And we're going for the brown shade for this particular eye. Let me do that now back. Okay, so we are done with that as well. Now, for this particular eye, we need orange, red, and yellow. So we shall take red from this palette. The weird face you make while putting on something in the lower lash line. And I am taking it all across the liner and like buffing it, like making it in a sort of like a V shape in the yellow color, and we'll buff it. The colors that are left are indigo, green and violet. So I think we'll take green, indigo, not indigo, violet, green, and we'll buff it with indigo. So that goes green, that goes violet. Okay, now comes the difficult part that we are going to do. We are going to attempt today would be like a cloud of the rainbow color again. We are going to do that both on this area as well as this area. I like this look like over here itself. Like this is a look in itself, but I want to experiment a little more. Now I don't know if I want to create it in a cloud shape or I just want to do it like anything, anywhere kind of thing. It's hard to decide, but I want like the colors over here, I want it over here. The colors over here, I want it over here. So let's just do it. I'll create a green cloud like over here. Like I think let's just take it like from here. To here, right? And for the other side, I'll take the brown pencil because we are doing with some other colors. So the colors that are lacking on the upper eye will be done over here and similar, right? I've just blended the indigo with like a little bit of light blue so that it like it looks very blended, and I blended the green with like a little bit of yellow so that even that looks like blended. And for purple, I'll go with a little bit of light pink, just to like make it look blended. I think with this color, this just fades out. That is the issue. And should I do it like over here as well? I don't know. I'll take the violet a little bit over here, like this portion. Yeah, I think this looks good. And now let's do the same thing with the other side. This has been done and I think it is fine. Now what I have not done is a highlighter, and I did not do it deliberately because I wanted to like highlight this stuff as well with the highlighter. So I'm actually taking like a little bit of highlighter. I just have like one, so I have to make work with it, and it is like a buildable but very like illuminating one. So let's use it and just like illuminate some spots that we need to highlight, like these on the like border. This can be a deal maker or a deal breaker, I don't know. But obviously we have to highlight the high points that I would usually do, even if I wouldn't have done like this makeup. I'll take like a bit of brush. Let's just blend this out. The blending can actually like kind of like diminish the color, but whatever, we'll build that again. But we need like a proper lighting to hit everywhere so that it looks pretty. I actually put it like the peripherals of this particular shape. So this actually sort of like makes a heart shape, which again celebrates the pride as well, right? So yeah, I think I'll just like give like a rough swatch to each of the color again so that I have the desired intensity once again, because this looks a little washed out. Let me quickly do that. Okay, so yes guys, this is the final look. I did not do much to it, like just lipstick and a little bit of highlighting and everything, and I just put like all the colorful lips that I can find, and yeah, I just like did a little bit curling to my hair, right? So that is what I did. So yes, this is the final look guys, and yeah, so I've never done this kind of look. This is more on the extra. Yeah, I forgot the lashes. I'll do that again. Fine, whatever, I'll do that. So yes guys, the video if you like it, and subscribe to my channel if you haven't already, and I'll meet you in the next video. Bye bye.